Not a piece of meat! You're dangerous. You're wearing a skull shirt. You have cleavage. Well done. Alright. It's good. This is the youngest I've ever seen this place. This is nice. Except for like there's some grandmas or moms. How you doing, mom and dad? And you guys are on like a very angry double date. That's great. Women are on the other side of the table. You kept your wife at home? Good choice, sir. Senior citizen swinging night. This is perfect. Excellent. How you guys doing? Family? Are you all a family? You staying like... You're lesbians? Sweet! 4 lesbians? Sweetheart, that's not how it works. You don't do like this. You don't have a big penis. Oh, okay, I guess sometimes you do. You're strapping it on. Like, one of the girls was like, no, don't say that! And the other 2 were like, yeah, that's totally true. We're lesbians now. We're a lesbian family. We have lesbian sex. Some people just go to church on Sundays. We scissor. That's how Sunday works in our family. You're clapping because you're hoping someday she'll scissor and you'll be like, what's going on? Are you together? No, you're not together. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care. There's no making out in the middle of the show! Oh, they're just whispering. They're not making out. It's ladies' night. It's okay. I know, I love you too. I also love you, but your penis is so big! It fills my butt with so much cum! I'm sorry, I just drank a lot of pineapple juice. I have so much cum in my body. And I want you to blow me, but you insist on the anal. No, I love it! I love it in my butt, but it just, sometimes it hurts. And then I poop the next day, and it's like I'm on a party, and I get worried. Hey, how are things? Good to see you guys. Totally fine. Don't talk about that. It's good. That is the worst date I've ever seen in my entire life. There is 7 dudes and 1 chick at that table. Are you all dating? Yeah, no, you're the only chick. Don't look at the cool guy, the Mexican dude with a cool fade. You're the one who's gonna be walking funny in the morning. Don't you have any friends? You're awful. Like, let's go out with Tony and Josh and Jose and Jose and Jose and Jose. So that, you know, they all feel bad and we'll just make out in the middle. Wear a hat. You know, just wear a hat. Just show you don't even care anymore. We go out and you wear a hat. Cool. Totally fine. You guys are married. You're wearing a hat too. My grandfather. It's cool. It's a great hat, dude. My grandfather totally wore that hat when he drove a Buick in 1983. But now that's what's cool. Everything that was old, people have long beards, right? Like people have long beards. Not you. You can't grow one yet. What is going on with your facial hair? You have like a creeping goatee. You're like, I can grow this goatee long and kind of wide. Don't respect long beards on dudes. You know what you did to grow that beard? Absolutely nothing. It's not an accomplishment. It's a negative accomplishment. You know what? You know who else has really long beards? I don't know. Dudes in solitary confinement, the homeless, and Al-Qaeda. You're just clapping for Al-Qaeda. That's not a good sign. Overseas, we're fighting them. Here, we love their clothing and their beardage. It's a weird joke. Okay, that's fine. You definitely need more beard. You need more beard. You're a lady. You guys don't know why you came out tonight. That totally makes sense. That's a multi-ethnic table. That's like Mexicans and Asians of some sort. You're Asians of some sort. I know what Asians look like, ma'am. Miss, what are you, Filipino? Yeah, I know my shit, what? Are your clothes still on? Are your clothes still on? Look, people, white people, and other racists. If you don't know someone's ethnicity, it's California, guess Filipino, always. They look a little Chinese, but also Mexican, but they're Filipino. Especially if you're a nurse. If they're your nurse, how many of you are nurses? Are any of you nurses? Are you guys nurses? You're a blonde nurse. Have you heard of being a doctor? Like, what happened here? All your coworkers are Filipinos. I like this. You guys, I think I'm racist, but everyone else is here too. Like, I guessed correctly that you're Filipino, but the table of like dark lesbians were like, "You guys Filipino? Yes! I know them! I know what they is when I see them!" Oh, okay, I was never gonna guess that. I was gonna guess Blackish, and then you were gonna beat me later on tonight. And you didn't pull out Creole? That's bullshit! Creole's not fair. That's just a mix of everything in America. That's like picking all the colors in a crayon box and drawing them together in one circle and being like, what color is that? It's Creole. Whatever. I make my own gumbo. I can totally come over next week. Where are you going? I was gonna have sex with her. You are too? Sweet. When you're done with that, you can go over to the Creole lesbian table. Some of them are related. It doesn't matter. In the Creole culture, it's appropriate to strap on a dildo and fuck your sister. That's what I learned tonight. The white lady is totally in for this. Oh my god. What have you been drinking tonight? How many adios motherfuckers have you had? Right? Like if you have beer, you're gonna have a nice night out. I'll have a beer, then I'll go home and I'll watch another episode of, I don't know, Black Mirror. If you have a blue or a red drink, you're like, I'm gonna go out and end up ass up in someone else's floor later on this morning. It's not a responsible drink. You're nodding your head and drinking a rum and coke. Excellent. We can talk later. Probably not. You have a skull. Oh, that's good. I'm single? Who said yeah? This is ridiculous. I'm single. I haven't seen a... I can speak Tarzan with you. You didn't throw me off, sweetheart. I just had a lot of coke earlier today. Words are flowing out. I am single. I haven't had sex in so long that if I saw a vagina again, I'd be like, wow, how did you get a cut down there? That's ridiculous. What are those frills on the side? I think I'm done. Sir, don't shy your head away. That means your wife is never sleeping with you again. If you were like, vagina! It's not a good idea if you want to have sex, especially with that table over there. And that white woman, and the other white woman, but not the Mexican. Totally makes sense. Okay, everyone's racist tonight. Find someone you don't know and point out their ethnicity. Maybe we'll, I don't know, throw rocks at them later on. I feel like this is the beginning of a Klan meeting, but there's far too many Mexicans. There's just, I love Mexicans. You look nice. I don't know what type of Mexican are you. What type of Mexican are you guys? I'm from the Northeast. I'm racist. Our Mexicans were called Puerto Ricans. It's different. Don't clap. They will stab you and then fight about it afterwards. Dance. They all dance. I saw West Side Story. You're a jet for your life. Hey, this is my butt. How are things? I'm fine. You look nice. Good idea to put your arm around her. I can take her away from you. Look at this. Thank you. Please don't die while I'm on stage. Insurance. Plus, I'm the only Jew here, so they'll make me pay for it. This is ridiculous. I am Jewish. My name is David Allen Rosenberg. And people are like, that's the Jewiest name in the world! It's not that Jewy, right? Like, it could be worse. It could be like, Karin Schenkel-Wenzelski! My sister-in-law, her name is Sharon Israeli. Yeah. That's awful. Thank you, Mexican dude, for pointing that out. Sharon Israeli is like a Mexican dude being named Jose Mexican. That's ridiculous. Or a black lady being named Shaniqua Black Lady. Or a Creole lady being... Well, don't frown at me like that, Shaniqua. This is ridiculous. I know, but in your case, it would be like Shaniqua Black, but also French and Spanish, and a little bit of Native American, and a white person. Hey, that's been my time. Have a good night, kids. Thanks